Hello, just making a short video of my setup in the house, just to show a little kind of Frankenstein computer setup. So let's have a look at what we got. There's an overview. So what you're looking at basically is a PC. A weird PC setup, but it's a PC setup. And if you look over here, then you'll see the human interface section. And so on. So there you got a 27-inch monitor, LG 1080p monitor. Down here you got a Microsoft. What's that? Microsoft gaming keyboard and Microsoft gaming mouse. What are they called? What are they called? Sorry, I've forgotten. I forgot what they're called. Sidewinder, that's it. Sidewinder 4 and a Sidewinder gaming mouse. They're old now. I bought them second hand. They were cheap, but they work pretty well. I'm happy with them. Here's the, if you want to call it the meat and bones. So I've got 4 hard drives sitting here. They're all 500 gigabytes, and they were cheap too. Everything on this computer is cheap, actually, relatively speaking. I bought it all second hand. The main drive is here, the C drive, and then this is a storage drive where I have movies and ISOs and games. This is another storage drive, and this is another storage drive. And these are all connected to the motherboard on SATA. These are connected to the SATA 6 gigabytes fast malarkey, and these are just connected to normal SATA. And then down here we have the DVD writer thing. And that's sitting on top of the box for this little fan here, which is a USB fan, which is cooling all these drives. It actually works really well, to be honest. And this is running from this little USB hub down here, which has 7 USBs. But to be honest, I think 1 or 2 of them don't even work, and I don't even connect this to the computer. I connect this to a mains USB converter, which I also use to charge my smartphones. So if I don't connect this to the computer, it works really well. It stops crashing the computer, and it can run things that you don't need to be connected to the computer, like fans, lights, little things. There's a little plasma sphere over there. I can run it off that too, so that's good. And it doesn't cause your computer to crash, which a lot of USB hub things will do sometimes. Here's another hard drive over here, which is running in a little what do they call that? Docking station, which is also a clone thing, but it got damaged. Anyway, long story. And there's another docking station over there, which has a cloning function also, which is handy for backup of the C drive. Moving on. This hard drive case here, this came out of an Antec 902, which is, all this used to be in the Antec 902. Not all, obviously the docking station wasn't, but everything used to be. And I'm constantly adding bits, taking bits out, and generally I like tinkering about with my computer, and having it in a case is a pain in the ass if you're doing things like that. So I decided to get this acrylic bench setup, which is all open, and I'm able to get at my gear that way. It's very easy. It's very nice. The cables are a mess. It's a jumble, but this is my area. Nobody else comes near it, so it doesn't matter. I can have it like that. And because if you look at the motherboard, and all the peripheral gear and all the gear there, that's all clear. So cable management is not an issue for cooling. See this little fan here? I've taken that out of the Antec now. It's just set it there, and it's blown here onto the not the hard drive, blown here onto the graphics card. And this fan here on the top, this is just a 200mm fan that comes out of that was in the 902 case. I just took it out, and I'm using it to blow air down. It's just sitting on top of the PSU. Oops, and it's just sitting on top of the PSU and the graphics card. It's just sitting there. So go over there. I put a little bit of sellotape here to stop it sliding off, but actually it's not going anywhere. It's a nice little thing. It has a little controller here. Look, you can turn off the LEDs, turn them on with this, and then here you can adjust the speed so you have low, medium, high. If you have it on high, it starts making noise. It gets in your nerves after a while. Great, it's not doing it now. Anyway, so I'll keep it on. Actually, keep it on the medium setting in the middle. And that blows air down. Blows air down over the RAM, and it blows air down over the CPU cooler, which is a small thing from Scythe, Samurai thing, 16 pipes. It's quite good. Then let's have a look at the graphics card. So the graphics card is a MSI Gaming 290X AMD card. If you look at the mirror over there, so you can see the card. This here, what you're looking at here is a sound card. Creative X5 music sound card, but and I've just got this fan just sitting on the top of it there. Oops. Jesus. What else? Okay, if you look at the back, there's where all the cable craziness is. But it's for me it's easy. So as I say, my area of work is here, and here's my chair. Sorry, I'm sitting on the floor at the moment. There's the chair. So I'm sitting there. So the way I've got it set up, it's really easy for me to to get at any of these cables at the back. I can, when I want to change anything out, it's a piece of piss basically. There's a thing you might like. I took this off the front panel of the Antec 902 case, and it's got ESAT. ESAT is here, and it's got two USB 2s. I just put that tape on it. I don't know what I felt, the exposed silver. And then you've got front panel audio, mic, headphones, and I use the headphones, which gives me an extra channel that I can listen in on the headphones while I can have the speakers music coming out of the sound card. So this is the onboard on the motherboard, and that sound card is a separate thing. So I've got another channel. So if I'm listening to, let's say I've got some mixing software. So if I want to listen in to one side of the headphone mix, so that's handy. And there's all the gear there. Xbox 360 controller, which is here. Nice. One thing I don't like, the motherboard is a Gigabyte. I used to have an ASRock, and I still have the ASRock board, 67 Extreme Extreme 467p. I still have that board, but I had a problem with USB 3, or there was problems with it. So I got a gigabyte board, which you can see down there what the board is. It's upside down. But it's the Z77XD3H, which is okay, but again, there's a problem with USB 3, and the USB 3 two of the USB 3 headers in the back here don't even work at all. See, you can see I'm pointing there with a laser. They don't work. Then over here is the front panel USB header, and that stopped working. And those are controlled by a VIA chipset. And there's troubleshooting. I went on Google. I've done the usual malarkey to try and figure out how to get it back and what's wrong with it and la la la. And there's lots of different advice, but none of it works. And Gigabyte are not helpful at all, so fuck Gigabyte. I won't be buying another board off them. Simple as that. You can see that these things are sitting on top of my couple of Peter Hamilton books there, the Dreaming Void, 2 of the Dreaming Void trilogy books. So yeah, so there you go, that's it. You can see the RAM is in there. I'll just say what's in there. There's 16 gigabytes of RAM in 4 gigabyte sticks. It's 10600 at 1333. Then the CPU in there is a i7 2600K. As I said, the graphics card is a 290X MSI gaming card. So, sorry about this. There you go. There's the box for the card. What else? This power supply is wicked. It's a Silverstone 750 fully modular. Fully modular thing. Oh, there's the box. There you go. Strider Plus 750 watt, and it's brilliant. I really like that power supply. As I say, the hard drives are 500 gigabytes each, and this is a 2 terabyte hard drive, so there's about roughly 4 terabytes of space and so on. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's it. Bye bye.